Hey everyone, welcome to our July Global Leadership Meeting. My name is Monica, Director of Operations. Thanks for joining today. We'll go through our agenda pretty quickly here, and I'll just call on you when we get to your turn, and look forward to hearing updates from everyone. So let's just jump right in. I first want to start by introducing Katherine, who has just joined the team. Hi, Katherine. And Katherine and Kim are actually the co-managers for FAMs. So as you know, we've been getting so many great FAM opportunities coming our way that we decided to split this position to have two people to manage the workload for the number of FAMs that are coming in. And also it's probably one of the most in-depth and detailed processes we have in the whole organization. So it's a lot to put on one person. So really excited to have Katherine join the team. If you wanted to say hi, Katherine, or tell a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everybody. My name is Katherine. I have been in the travel industry for, I think this is my 6th year now. And I currently work at Indigare Travel, just in an operations capacity. I'm based in Chicago, and I am super excited to be on board and running Millennials in Travel with you all.
Yay, we're excited to have you. Thank you. You guys have both been doing an amazing job so far. I know you just got thrust into the position, and we have, I think, 4 FAMs for September alone. So there's a lot going on, but it's good stuff. All right, and I think I've got everybody else here. So let's just go on to the next screen. So just want to give everyone a few updates in terms of chapters and some of the upcoming events. So we're launching our Phoenix chapter on August 8th. I included a link there. If you click that, you can use that link to share it with anyone. So if you know anyone in the Phoenix and Scottsdale area, that chapter is launching August 8th. So very excited about that. And we do have one leadership position still open on the team as well, if you know anybody in that area that might be interested. We're also still hoping to launch Miami, perhaps later this year, maybe in August or September. Probably not August, maybe September, but I'll send updates, or I'll provide updates as soon as we have a plan there. And then after that, I want to move on to Nashville. We've been getting so much interest out of Nashville lately. And I don't know if you all have noticed, everybody seems to be moving there right now. So there's definitely demand there. So hopefully we'll be able to launch that this year as well. And then I've listed some other cities that are a top priority. Katherine and Kim, if you can, I can't remember if I already asked you this, if you could join the meeting, the all chapter meeting next week, just for the first 10 minutes. I just want to introduce you guys to the chapter officers so they can put a face to the name and know a little bit about what you do within the organization. Moving on to events, we had some really successful events in June. They all kind of just came at once, and I was excited that we could get them all out and promoted and have really solid positive turnouts for all of the events. So June 9th, we had a Charleston event, June 21st, Vancouver, June 28th, New York, and June 29th, San Diego. So it was a busy June. And then people are kind of taking July and August off from chapter events, but we've got a number of events already scheduled for September and October, and even holiday parties have already been scheduled. So that's pretty exciting. Los Angeles, I think, has 2 events in October. Chicago, I'm not sure what they're doing yet. New York, I'm not sure what they're doing yet. San Diego has an event in September, an event in October, and an event in December. So there's a lot going on. So keep your eyes out for those events, and hopefully you can attend when they come to a city near you. We've got upcoming events, nothing for July. We're still working out the details for an event at Virtuoso Travel Week. So hopefully we have something solidified by this week. We've been going back and forth with the hotel and the venue, and trying to get the space. So we'll see what we can pull off for that. And then you've got 3 of the events that I mentioned: Charleston, Vancouver, and San Diego, with scheduled events for September. That's about it for events. Oops, I'm gonna go back there. Let's jump over to FAMs. So as I mentioned, we've restructured the team. We've got Katherine and Kim as our FAMs managers, FAM co-managers. And I know that they're working on a number of different things. Oh, I just realized I have a typo here. That Belmont FAM, or that Belmont Peru FAM, should have been removed, but I'll update that in the agenda. But our next FAM that we have coming up is September 15th to Sri Lanka. We're still looking for a host for that one, and I know that I'm going to go back to the partner that's hosting it with us, because I'm not sure if people are concerned about, what's been in the news lately about Sri Lanka or any kind of political unrest, and if that might be kind of a deterrent for people applying for this FAM. But nonetheless, if it does proceed, it's September 15th. It's the start. September 7th to the 15th. And we are seeking a host for that if anybody is interested in going to Sri Lanka. When you do host for Millennials in Travel, there's no cost for you to participate. And for an international FAM like this one, we've also allocated an air stipend. So I think it's $1,400 that you can apply towards your flights as well. So there's that opportunity if anyone's interested. I think I'll turn it over now to Kim and Catherine, whoever wants to go first. And because I know you guys will know better than I do who's managing which FAMs, and just go over kind of just a quick update on the FAMs that we have.
Sure. Yeah, I guess I can start since I'm doing, actually, it looks like Colombia's first, but yeah, so Sri Lanka, like Monica said, tomorrow is the deadline for applications for that one. So we are a little bit late on applications. So if you know anybody who might want to go, we do have like the minimum amount we might need. And I think timing might be tricky with that one, but that the application for that one ends tomorrow. And then the other one that I am working on is New Zealand in October. That was a rebook from 2020. So we're fully booked. We had a lot of applicants for that one with, I think, 3 open spots. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And then Monica and I have some meetings set up this week to meet with Wild Dunes in Charleston, and then also with Turtle Bay in Oahu. So yeah, just lots of exciting opportunities. I'm in the inbox now and seeing a few more opportunities that have come our way. Caroline made a connection today as well. So yeah. So I guess I'll turn it over to Catherine, but that's kind of it for me. Just working through the list of opportunities we have.
Thanks, Kim.
Yeah, thank you, Kim. So I've got 3 different FAMs on my plate currently. Colombia is going to be September 5th through the 11th. We're going to send out the invite this week to our members, so that's super exciting. It's a great itinerary, just buttoning up some of the final details there. Otherwise, we also have a FAM with Virgin Voyages in the works too. This is going to be open to advisors and non-advisors. We've got, I think, 45 cabins.
45 cabins. Yeah. They gave us 45 cabins and like a deep reduced price for non-advisors as well. So it's like a cool FAM opportunity for any of our members. Definitely something we're going to want to push out strong on social media, Emma, when the time comes around, because I think this is just a way to show like non-advisors the value of being, part of Millennials in Travel to get this like huge discount. So sorry, Catherine, go ahead.
No,
I'm excited about it.
It's going to be amazing. It's a great itinerary. And I've personally never been on a Virgin voyage myself, but it's a great brand. I think it's going to be an amazing time for everybody that decides to go. Otherwise, we also do have the Shangri-La FAM still in the works. We're thinking mid to late September for that. We're trying to get a Whistler hotel secured, but right now we have the Shangri-La on board for Vancouver. So I'm going to try to marry those 2 cities into an itinerary, and hopefully that will be solidified and have the details out sooner than later this month.
Great, thank you. And let me know if you have any questions on anything I've sent you in Asana, Catherine, like for the Columbia FAM and like the next steps, because yeah, we can get that invite out this week if you have the time to kind of work through the steps to write up the description and everything. I think we can be set to go with that one.
Yep. Absolutely.
Perfect. And then there's a few other destinations listed there that we've had recent interest from people and some meetings in the works, including San Miguel de Allende, Bozeman, Montana. So just a little bit of everything. Great, thank you. Star, do you have any updates you'd like to share with us from operations?
Sorry, just trying to mute myself. I was gonna say, so looking at like a lot of the feedback, the thing that I'm seeing like the most is people asking about how to better use social media and technology, which I totally get because I'm awful at it too. So it's more like, I think just people want to see tips on how to better use their socials, or if there's like any new like platforms out there, I guess, that they can use, like whether it is for work or marketing. So I was thinking like maybe if like on Instagram or something, like a weekly thing or bi-weekly thing where a post about like how you can do like a cute post on Instagram or something like that, like just to put that out there. And also I don't know if there's like courses like I don't know if that's
there
like
should be, right?
something that's like
by the time
offered.
by the time they create the curriculum, everything changes. So
Right, exactly. So like that's, I think, a main thing that they've kind of been wanting to
focus
see,
on.
like from us, like, which I mean like totally get. Or maybe just like anything to like, if there is somewhere like a resource that they could use to better market themselves, or how to better use social media in conjunction with travel, like maybe that's something just highlight in like the newsletter, like something once a month.
Great ideas.
And then the other main thing is just like networking opportunities. And granted, like a lot of the feedback is coming from people who aren't near an actual chapter. So like I get it, it's tough being isolated or like working from home, because I think that's a big thing too, that a lot of these people are working from home and don't have somewhere where they can go to network. And so I know everyone's like burnt out over like Zoom and stuff, but like I was thinking like maybe like if we started like a Discord or like a Slack where it's like, because like I've had this issue too, like it sucks, like I've purely been working from home and like I don't have anyone to just turn to in the office if I have like a quick question. Yeah, and like sometimes you just need that. And like, I know a lot of people do like the Facebook forums and stuff where they post and like they get good feedback, but sometimes in just like that one moment, like just need a quick second, just a quick answer. So like maybe doing something like that one where it's like, I don't know if that.
I mean, we've long talked
a sense of community,
I know for sure. We've long talked about, segueing into having Millennials in Travel be an app and have it app based and like a network and a community that you can engage with digitally. And I hope that that's, still something that's kind of in discussion or up for discussion. So it'll be a good thing. I'll bring it up with Josh, and we can, just recognize that that's a priority right now and see like what we can do to. It comes down to the financing for it and, a few other things, but I don't think it's out of reach. And I think having that, app-based digital community of people that are members of Millennials in Travel would be beneficial. So we'll see. And if you're noticing any trends in like certain cities where we don't have chapters and you're seeing like, gosh, there's a lot of people in this city that are asking for networking events, we can also plan pop-up events in those cities. And we have a lot of different suppliers that have approached us and said, we want to do an event with you. I'm going to be in Atlanta on this day. Like, well, we don't have a chapter there, but we have enough interested people. There's enough demand there that we could create a pop-up event too. So just alert me if you see any like trends in those, like if there's certain cities that are kind of showing up more.
All right.
And I also am going to get back to you about the out of office and travel calendar.
You're good.
I am digitally, I have a digital deficit. I'm not very good at the technology sometimes. But I do want to get that done and I need to get back to you on that. I would love your help with it.
Yeah, of course.
Basically, it's just a shared Google Calendar, everyone, so that if you're going to be out of the office and you don't want to be bothered for Millennials in Travel because you're on vacation, like we respect that and want to make sure that everybody takes vacation. So we thought we'd just create a shared calendar where people can drop their dates if they're going to be traveling or out of the office. All right, let's jump over to membership. Kate, ready for the membership update if you've got it.
Our rundown. So just a fun bunch of numbers, but so for the month of June, we had an update of now 3,140 people total on the database. There were 26 new paid members in the month of June, but then we had 9 people who just signed up for one of the events that you had mentioned, Moni, but did not also pay for membership. So they just paid the $10.
Okay, so they saw it like on social media that they're not in our database and they just, okay, well that's good. That's good.
And then I always think it's kind of fun and interesting to see where everyone is based. So for those people between the paid members and the ones who signed up for events, So just a total rundown for the month of June, we had 1 person from San Francisco, 5 from LA, 1 from San Diego, 1 from Vegas, 1 from Salt Lake, 1 from Denver, 1 from Chicago, 1 in general Wisconsin area, 1 in general Michigan. Both of those were kind of like small towns. So I just kind of states. 1 from Memphis, 1 from Savannah, 1 from Charleston, 1 from Miami, and then 3 from Tampa, 2 from Boston, 1 from DC, 7 in New York. So that was the most for the month.
Nice.
2 from Vancouver, 1 from Toronto. So 3 new Canadians, and 1 from Puerto Rico, and 1 all the way in Madrid.
Wow, it's so cool. Do you mind emailing that to me?
No problem at all.
And I'll add it into the notes.
After
That's
the
great.
meeting.
Yeah, no, that's great. Thanks, Kate. Okay, jumping over to, well, exclusive benefits. So as you all know, Kim segued from an exclusive benefits role into FAMS. And Kim, I'm sorry, I haven't really kind of set like a deadline of exit, like when to stop working on benefits. So you're kind of filling dual roles, but I do have an interview with somebody this week that's potentially interested. But for now, do you have any updates you want to share with us on the benefits program, like where we stand, how many we have?
Yeah. Yeah, let me switch gears here. Yeah, I know that I believe last I counted, we were up to 9, but I think we lost a benefit. So we're at 8 or 9 now because we added, I guess the most recent ones we've added were Runway Health. I think I talked about it at the last meeting. And then I was working with JP at Proven Pass. Got to follow back up with him. So I will follow up with him on that. I had like 4 really good meetings right before I kind of switched over to FAMS. So just some follow up. The other one that you connected me with, Monica, was Anthony at Trueveil. We agreed on a benefit with them as well. So so that's kind of where things are. There were a few more out there that I thought we had really good meetings, and then I just haven't heard back from my follow-up.
Okay.
But certainly as someone comes into this role, I'm happy to kind of, make those introductions. And if they want to follow up as well, I'm happy to kind of help with that.
Yeah, I would say, you could send a follow-up and copy me, but if it goes well with this person, then it would be another new person. So if we can just wait, well, let's wait a few days.
Okay.
I think my calls, it might be actually next week with her because I'm taking some vacation days this week. But I'll let you know. But if there's anything that comes up, are you still getting the emails or are they?
I am. Admittedly, I have not been logging into that inbox as much as I've been in the FAMS.
I can check it. It's okay.
Yeah, and I can get in there too.
Okay, just forward me anything that might come in. I'll go in and look too. But
okay,
yeah, and then once we have someone in that role, I'll probably just have you send like an email saying that, you transition into a different role within the organization and this is who you'll be working with now, and then they can take it from there.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Filling dual roles at the moment. All right, jumping over to Amanda in professional development. Hi, Amanda, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. So my latest update is I worked with Katherine, the Habitats by Cat, which was a new company, well, not a new company, but a new company that we got a discount with. So I did a recording with her in our Zoom account. I'm not sure if Justin had a chance to edit it, but I did send it over to him. But it was a nice short video that just gave a good little blurb about what she has to offer, especially for those that are independent agents that can use her services to build websites if they're new and don't know it. So I think it'd be a great program. So she was maybe about 10-minute blurb that we'll be able to blast out to have people understand that company better. So that if they want to take advantage of the discounts with it. So I think that would be great. Been seeing more job postings out there, which has been really good too. So more people are wanting to hire. So I've been keeping up with that. But at the moment, that's about what I have going on. So I don't know if Justin has an update if he saw my email, but I wasn't good at editing it. So I sent it over to him because we had to do a double take on the Zoom. But I know that once that's edited, then that can be sent out to our members or put in different platforms. And I think that'll be really good.
Yeah, I was going to ask kind of what the plan was to promote that out. I guess we can embed a video into our newsletter.
Yes.
So just a side note for Stephanie, who's not on the call today, but will hopefully listen to this recording. We can embed a video into the newsletter. And then of course, Emma can, maybe even take a excerpt of it. I don't know if it's like a 10-minute video. I don't know if there's like a way to get like a 10-second like teaser that can be used on social media.
Yeah, and I mean, I can always have her do a separate recording.
Like a
for
little
that.
sizzle, like a little like 15-second like sizzle reel
Yeah.
teaser.
She
Okay.
did good with keeping it short, but giving a
Yeah.
little bit more than just on the site. And I think some people don't notice, they might not realize like what has to offer. But I mean, if I was an independent agent, I would definitely be signing up for it because she's got all the tools and
That's
how to get
great.
everything set up for everything. So I think what she has put together with her twin sister is really great. And I think that it's going to be, I think, a good option for our members to take advantage of.
I had a chance to meet with her in person when I was in New York last month too, and she's great, and she's joined our New York leadership team too, just so everybody knows. So yeah, she's really involved with the organization now at this point, and I think that's a great, not only a benefit but a good professional development resource for somebody looking for kind of that host agency with all the support, but none of the like invasion into your own business kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it'll be great, and hopefully our members will take advantage of it. So.
But I think some of her approach too, which is to tie into social media, isn't it to kind of give content producers an ability to book travel? Like if somebody is like, I'm a yoga instructor and I want to take 8 clients to Bali, how do I do that? And they can work with her, right, to put those trips together. And then, yeah.
Yes, yeah, a lot of great tools that she offers. So.
Yeah, so that's
that was
something
great
to
working with
keep in
her.
mind for social media too, for those like, potential trip leaders out there that don't actually work in the travel industry and don't know how to actually do something like that. That's an opportunity
Right.
to do it with her company. Cool.
And I can definitely reach back out if you want to have like a little teaser, like to have her do something like that, because I know that, I mean, it's in our Zoom account, so you can see it in there if he hasn't edited it yet, but I can probably have her do like a little teaser, depending upon what platform you'd want to put that on. But at least for what we did do, that 10 minutes, it was short, sweet, but we gave some good information.
Great, thank you. And then what's going on with the Travel Institute thing? Are we all good with that, or do we need to do anything?
I know that it's set up for that they gave us like the discount, so we have that ready to go, but I think we were pushing it back until like at least August before we were actually going to promote it. I think that was the last thing we chatted about, or September, just because we were kind of pushing it back from the summer.
Gotcha. Okay. So we want to make sure to add that to the newsletter suggestions for the August newsletter. Since Stephanie's not here, like, well, jumping ahead a little, communications, but you just want to make sure everybody knows about that newsletter submissions thing.
I'll send a message over because I'm pretty sure that the promo and we're going to promote for was in August. So I'll make sure I'll get that over to her this week, but we have it set for that extra discount so that doing the study group, they'll get a bigger discount than if they just did it any other, time of the year.
Okay. And then I would suggest that you just go ahead and fill out the content submission form.
Okay.
Because that will, with like kind of a blurb of like what you would want Emma to use in social media posts and some images. And if it's like getting ready for back to school, sign up for this study group and learning opportunity and get this discount, like whatever text you want to really promote the opportunity. Just do the content submission form, because then that will go to the whole communications team.
Perfect. Okay. I'll work on that this week.
Should, I don't know, Justin, if there's a way to add a landing page or something on the website for, well, I guess, it'll be under benefits. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. So we don't need to add.
It'll be under benefits, but then we're also trying to promote the study group with it. So I know we're going to do it on other platforms.
So another landing page. Okay, so we might want to definitely, I would say, do that sooner rather than later, because Justin can build the landing page and keep it hidden until we want to activate it. And it's better to do it, if you have the information, better to do it now than to wait till the last minute, because things take time and we all need time to do things. So I would say if you get that content submission in, and then just put the dates that you want Emma to promote it on social media, like August 1st through the 30th or whatever.
Okay, I'll work on that this week so that I can get that out before the end of the week. Awesome.
Exciting. Thank you.
That's my update. Thanks.
Great. Thanks so much. All right, jumping over to communications. Caitlin and Stephanie aren't here, but I'll just read off a few things here. The newsletter went out on July 12th. It was our summer newsletter, so it covered June and July. Stephanie is our new digital content manager. If anyone doesn't know her yet, she's traveling today, but she'll be on our call next month. Our next newsletter is going out Tuesday, August 9th. So please make sure you put anything that you want included in the newsletter in that Asana task called newsletter submissions. Or newsletter submission ideas, something along those lines. Put all that in there with any information that she needs to include in the newsletter. And that's pretty much it. We need, well, I'll ask Caroline about this, about the blog, but remember that we do have an active blog. So if you come across any bloggers or know of anyone that might like to contribute a blog to the blog on our website, send it to Stephanie@digital@millennialsandtravel.com. All right, so jumping over to social media, Emma.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize because both of my animals are sitting next to me. So if you hear cat or dog noises, they're right next to me.
No worries.
So with social media, as Monica mentioned, the content submission form, I asked that everyone just be diligent about filling that out. Just because sometimes I have to hunt down either the right links to make sure that they're not broken or the right tag for people's accounts, just so that we're making sure sponsors are getting the recognition that they deserve in social media. And I want to make sure that that happens, and that also you get the content and the caption that you want expressed. If you have no idea what you want expressed, please feel free to reach out to me and I can help you come up with an idea. In regards to what Star was saying about developing something for, teaching people a little more about social media, I'm happy to kind of look up some different sources I can share, as well as kind of some tips and rules that I've learned and that I follow. I'm happy to do some, stories based off of that, and a little bit of content I can put together. And then in regards to the video about the tools and development skills from Amanda, I would love an opportunity to post something to YouTube. I haven't been able to use our YouTube account since we got it, and that's a good segue.
I think we'll want that video from Kat to be housed on our YouTube channel, and then
perfect.
And then you can link it.
And then that will segue into me going
Emma, do you think it
over-
would make sense for Kat to just record like a 10-second, like, interested in learning more about, tune into this webinar, and then it can be linked. So there's like a video element and then a link for the full video?
Yes, I would love a blurb. I like those little quick things, and they get good reactions, especially if you post them to stories, so that we can get people to click the link in the stories to go directly to it.
Cool. Yeah, so Amanda, maybe let's go ahead and just ask her to do that. Okay.
In regards to our brands and what's going on social, I'm going to share my screen real quick if that's okay. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I never ever use Zoom anymore, so sorry guys. Usually I'm not IT.
Okay, yeah, you should be able to share it just down at the bottom, click share screen, and then pick whatever.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, I was minimized. There we go. All right, so our Zoho social is kind of the back end of things, but you can see where we're growing. So we've added followers on Instagram and Facebook. We are down in our our LinkedIn. So I need to do some more pushing there. Twitter is down. I think that's just kind of an adverse effect for the recent news that it's being sold, because when it was being purchased, we did see a jump in participation there. So I think there may be some change going on there. And actually, there's been an increase in the YouTube following, but not due to any kind of content production towards that. So that's kind of an overview.
Thank
here.
you. I took a screenshot of it, and I'll just put it into the agenda too. That's great.
And then one more thing I added to the agenda, but I didn't actually put it under my portion of things. with chapters. If anyone ever wants to speak with their chapter leaders or other chapter members, I am constantly trying to get follow-up for events. So if there is an event that happens in your area, please, please, please send me photos from it. Please send me a 5-second little caption of like, just give me 2 sentences. I don't really care. Just even ask somebody at the event if they want to. Please feel free to give them my email, my phone number, whatever. I'm just constantly trying to hunt down.
I know. So, I mean, I sent, after each event, I send each chapter. These are the things to do to like finalize the event, which is like send out a thank you to all the attendees, send out a thank you to the sponsor, and to promote at like pictures and a write-up. So they should all be doing that. I know they aren't. So, but I do remind them, but maybe it might be better coming from someone else. So Star, I might maybe tag you in to like do like the post-event follow-up with the chapter, and I can show you, you know, exactly what I send. It's really straightforward, but sometimes maybe they're just always hearing from me and it helps sometimes with someone else. For sure. Okay, thanks, Emma.
As well as membership, I'm trying to push the highlighting a member of the month or membership spotlight each week. I'm trying to do a membership Monday. I have only had one person and they just sent it this evening.
Oh, so who was it? Which chapter?
Give me 1 second. I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
And
so,
I have my all chapter. Okay, I have my all chapter officer meeting next Monday. So at that time, I'll remind them of these really important tasks. Perfect.
Yes. I'll shoot you a message over. But yes, anyone who would like to highlight a member, if you have a member in your chapter, you don't have to be a leader. You can ask me for the link and I'll give you the form. If you just want to shine a little light on a member of your chapter, I would love that.
Or someone you know or they don't even have to be part of a chapter. It can be
exactly any member, please.
Great. Okay. And then when we do that, let's make sure that we are verifying that they're a member, because it's just like one distinction to make sure that they're like a dues paying member. And if you have questions on how to look that up in Zoho, you can ask me or Kate or Josh or Caitlin.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for everything. Natalie, Natalie's here. Hi, Natalie. I did see you there earlier. How are you?
Hi, sorry, I'm in the car.
Good.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, thanks. Sorry, I'm driving home from a meeting that ran over, but just a few updates on my end. We have the sustainability release that is done. I was holding off on that just while we finalize that webpage, and I looked ahead at Caroline's notes, so I'm sure she's going to go over it, but it looks like the page is going to be morphed now into more of a philanthropy page. So that release is with Kate, Josh, and Caroline for review. I think right now the priority will be the Phoenix Scottsdale relaunch release, since that's more timely. But knowing that the sustainability release is done in review, and once that's finalized, we can have that good to go really at any time. But we'll be doing the Phoenix Scottsdale press release, aiming to distribute that by July 26th. So that it's about 2 weeks prior to that first event, to get the news out to media, and then also link to that sign up for any last minute attendees. So that is the game plan for upcoming press releases. And I chatted with Caitlin beforehand, and she agreed that we should just keep the Phoenix Scottsdale one a priority right now, but then always have the sustainability one to send out shortly after.
Yeah, we could do that in August if need be. That'll work well. Yep. So for the Phoenix Scottsdale, if you need quotes like from maybe one of the chapter leaders, just let me know. Marcus is the officer of development. He works for the Waldorf Astoria is that a Waldorf Astoria in Phoenix? Anyways.
The Biltmore. Yeah, the Biltmore.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
You're
welcome.
I asked my resident
I reached out to
travel agent
him.
that
I
works
did
at
reach
the
out to
desk
him.
next to me. Yeah, so he could give Marcus.
I reached out to him for a quote.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, I reached out to him for a quote, and then I'll also draft one on your behalf, and of course send it to you for review.
Okay,
Prior to sending that out. But just waiting on Marcus's quote.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
No problem. It's a busy
All
time.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so it looks like Carolyn couldn't join us today, but she's working on a responsible travel page on the website. As Natalie mentioned, it's going to be a hybrid of sustainability and philanthropy. And that press release and sustainable shout-outs will be coming soon, hopefully. I don't have anything for Elizabeth today. And last but not least, Justin in technology.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Sorry about the delay, but everything in the sauna should be more or less updated. The bios should be current. The save to date should be current. The 3 testimonials I uploaded, the benefits should be current. Careers as well. Sarah from Relish Careers, she emailed me, so I updated 2 of the 3 and deleted the 1. So careers should be current. And then I updated the June website, or the June newsletter to the website. And then with Monica, I'm still working on getting the signatures for you as well as the graphic ones.
Okay, cool. No, that's great. Thank you. Thanks for getting the website updated. I know it's like tedious and it's constant. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you doing that. Sometimes I go in and just do some things if it's quick and try not to dump everything on you, but really appreciate you keeping our website up to date. Just want to highlight one thing that Justin mentioned, you guys, is the testimonials page, because it is a new landing page on our website. Please take a look when you get a moment. It is a lot of text, but it's really meant to be more for like a resource for Kim and Catherine, for example, when they're sourcing FAM opportunities. I can say, here's, you know, a link to some testimonials about our FAM program, or for our chapter officers when they're trying to do events, you know, here's some testimonials about from suppliers that have hosted past events with us. So do check out that testimonials page when you get a chance. And if you have, you know, any other ideas for adding testimonials, send them to Justin. All right, I think that is it then. Does anyone have any questions? Nope. All right, well, thank you all. Kept it short and sweet. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk